Hey guys, it's Comic Central here, and today we're going to be answering Discord questions for the second time. So this is going to be part 2. With that said, let's get into this. Just warning you, this is going to be completely unscripted and all in one take, so I'm going to include my stuff ups and everything. This was also a suggested thing to do my bloopers, so this can sort of cover the bloopers as well. But yeah, let's get into this. So the first question is, who's your favorite Marvel character? I think this is probably going to be an extremely cliched sort of answer, but that's probably going to be Spider-Man, which he has been my favorite character since as long as I can remember for Marvel. And so the next question is, who's your favorite DC character? And which is obviously Batman. I don't know if you guys can see that coming through in my content or anything. But yeah, my favorite character is Batman. I have done a top 10 favorite comic characters of all time for last year. I might do one at the end of this year. I'm not sure about that yet. It depends how everything's going and the schedule and everything. But yeah, if you want to learn more about my favorite characters, there's that you can go check out. So what DC character do I hate the most? For me, I don't really particularly hate any DC characters. There's characters that there's more particularly the story, the more I don't like rather than the character itself. So there's even characters like Condiment King. It's a bad character. It's a bad quotation marks, but he still has good elements or elements that could be made good, or stuff that you find amusing. So you can't really hate him, but he's just yeah. You sort of get what I mean. What Marvel character do you hate the most? So this is completely opposite for DC. I don't have one for DC, but for Marvel, 100% do, which is Squirrel Girl, which is, I can get into like a whole nother video why I don't like Squirrel Girl. If you guys, that's something you guys want to see, then say down in the comment section below. But yeah, I really don't like Squirrel Girl at all. So who's my favorite comic writer? I think this is like what DC character do I hate the most? I don't really have a favorite comic writer, so I have lots of favorite comic writers, but not like a top one that I could put above the others. It's like Grant Morrison, Jeff Johns, Alan Moore. So there's quite a Jeff Loeb. Some of the stuff he's done is pretty good. Also, there's a bunch of these writers, I guess, that I can sort of put in top tier for me, but I can't really pick out a particularly great one that I'd like to see. Scott Snyder's also done some pretty good stuff, such as in Batman 2011. And Batman the Black Mirror, which is a Dick Grayson Batman story, which is James Gordon Jr., which is his really good story. You should read it anyway. Yeah, so I don't really have a favourite comic writer. There's just a lot of writers that I probably would hold in the same top tier for me. I think it's very comic writers are going to change for pretty much everyone. It's just sort of their writing style that I guess that I like, that are somewhat similar. It depends on the story like, but Arkham Asylum, Serious House and Serious Earth, great story for Grant Morrison, whereas for Jeff Johns, a good story for him is maybe Flashpoint, which are two completely opposite ends of the spectrum, but they're sort of similar in some ways, if that makes sense. So who's my favourite comic artist? This is, without a doubt, easily Jim Lee. Jim Lee has been my favourite artist for years now, ever since I read Batman Hush, which is the first sort of major DC story that I read. Other than that, it was just some small stories, or not that big stories, but so since I read that, I've been like obsessed with Jim Lee's artwork. I've watched like live streams and stuff of him. Yeah, Jim Lee is, he's a really great artist. I absolutely love Jim Lee's art style. I can talk about Jim Lee's art style and his artwork for absolutely hours, but I'll just confine it just to that quick little comments there. So what Ghost Rider is my favorite? I think this may be a little bit cliched as well, and some of you might be disappointed, but my favorite Ghost Rider is probably just the stereotypical Johnny Blaze. Daniel Ketch, or Danny Ketch, I do think has the better bike. That's just 100% my opinion though, but I think that Daniel Ketch's bike looks better than Johnny Blaze's, but Johnny Blaze is just, for everything considered, I just like him as a better character. But yeah, these other Ghost Riders that they're good. They have some good elements and stuff, but I think they're either too new to sort of make a good opinion whether they're my 100% my favorite or anything. Because I've done 2 Ghost Rider history of episodes so far. I haven't done Daniel Ketch. Might have to put that down for a future video, but I don't know. So I'm leaving lots of things to you guys whether you want to see video ideas. There's lots of videos that can be sparked from this if you guys want to see them. Just as I go through them, or you can just like Squirrel video yes, or Daniel Ketch no, or something like that. So are you afraid of big grasshoppers, cicadas, etc.? No, I do know some people that are, and I don't really get the whole fear of bugs. Like, I love them. Like, having them run over my hand, like slaters and millipedes and stuff. It's cool, but like, I don't really care if there's. I don't really grasshoppers. I always like to go around and try and find and kick around the grass and stuff. If I have spare time, and just have nothing to do then find them, because sometimes when you find them, they're just cool just to watch, or so have them in your hand and feel weird when they jump. It's a weird little thing to say, but yeah. Or like having a spider on my hand, like making it run around. It doesn't really. It's like meh. But if it's like, I don't know, it sort of depends on the context of spider. So if it's like a spider like over my bed at night or something, then I'll get rid of it. But if it's one's like running around my hand, and I can monitor it, I guess, then no. But if it's like a spider running around in my room or something, then I'll just leave it. But yeah, that brings us to the end of this video. If you did like this video, make sure to hit that like button. And if you have any comments, thoughts, and opinions on this, just chuck it down in the comment below. If you want to see any of the videos I suggested here, or if you have your opinion of your own, make sure to leave that also in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to keep up to date with new videos coming out every Wednesday and Sunday. With that said, I'll see you guys next video. Bye.